One of my favorite guns in the collection here is this beautiful Model 21 Winchester shotgun. As you can see right here on the underside of the receiver, 5 gold stars and the initials DDE. Those stand for Dwight David Eisenhower. And the 5 stars, the highest rank in the United States military, General of the Armies. President Eisenhower was given this gun by a friend of his, Robert Woodruff, who had engraved on the buttstock of the gun here a plaque that says, "To a straight shooter from a friend." My interest in this gun came about on one of the first days that I began work here at the National Firearms Museum in 1989. I had a little office outside the main gallery of the first floor of the museum, and one day I noticed a guy that was standing, actually loitering, in front of the case that held this shotgun. He told me that he was very happy to see the Eisenhower shotgun was still on exhibit, and asked if I knew anything about the history of it. And I told him that all I knew is that the gun had been willed to the National Rifle Association upon the president's passing in 1969, and that Mamie Eisenhower actually came to the building with a Secret Service agent. She sat in the back of a black Cadillac limousine. He said, "Well, I was actually that Secret Service agent that came in that day." He said, "On my first day as a member of the Presidential Protective Detail, I was up in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania on Ike's farm when a visiting king from the Middle East came by and gave to President Eisenhower a beautiful jewel-encrusted, platinum and gold and silver inlaid, very ornate double-barreled shotgun." Now, Ike thought things like that were pretty garish, but politeness and protocol ruled the day, so he was forced to take that gun hunting with the king. So he turned to the Secret Service agents that were gathered on the detail, and he told us each to grab a shotgun out of the case, that we were all going to go hunting. So they all took turns pulling guns out of the firearms case in Ike's den right there at the farmhouse. And being the brand new guy, first day on the job, this agent chose last. Well, imagine his surprise when he looked in the case and he saw this beautiful 20 gauge Model 21 Winchester sitting in the case and nobody had touched it. He thought, man, what a bunch of idiots I'm working with. The best gun in the collection is right here and they left it for me. So he reached for it. Right about then, the special agent in charge of the detail turned and said, "Don't touch that. That's Ike's. It's his favorite gun. Leave it." The president overheard these words of admonition and turned himself and directed a comment to both agents saying, "Shotguns are meant to be used and shot. You obviously have good taste. You take the gun." So the agent said that on his very first day on the Ike's detail, he got to take this Model 21 out hunting in the fields up at Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. He brought it to the museum sometime after the president's passing in 1969, and on that day in 1989, he said he had just gone by the Treasury Department and turned in his badge and finished the final paperwork on his retirement as a career officer in the United States Secret Service. He said he began his presidential detail with this shotgun, and he wanted to end his career visiting the shotgun as well.